Hi everyone, I'm JD, welcome back to my channel. So I have got a few journals to share with you. These aren't finished journals, they're in the making journals. I thought it might be fun just to share this with you and show you what it looks like kind of half done. I was given these books from my sister-in-law. She's decluttering and yeah, she thought of me with these fairy books. So glad, because I actually did make those 3 fairy journals and unicorn journal a while back, pretty early on in my junk journal journey, if any of you remember that. And 3 of the stories, like all the stories actually, the unicorn one included, are all included in these books. So this is another set here too. There's 4 stories in this one book. So yeah, I've got 8 stories altogether, and 4 of them were ones that I've already done as journals. But it's so fun because making the new journals, I can see how it's so different to the original ones they made, and using the pages differently, and how the journals are different in terms of what pages I use to intersperse them with, and the cover's different and everything. So yeah, it's just really been fun seeing how creative you can get using the same book. That's what I love about junk journals as well, is no junk journal is exactly the same. Anyway, so what I've done is I'm basically just waiting for our trip to Spotlight. We're going to go get an awl and embroidery thread and needle, because my niece is making some journals and my sister-in-law also wants to make a journal, so I'll teach them how to bind the journals, and I've got mine all ready to go. So they're all made up, these 4 anyway. Here's the cover. Oh, I'll be getting some glue and some double-sided tape as well when we're out. But yeah, that's the cover here. This one's a poetry book. So really cool. And yeah, I've already pre-cut everything, all the ephemera here. So some of the pages I include as pages in the journal. Others I cut up to make pockets, tucks, if I can pick them up, tags, all different things. So that's all ready to go for me. Usually I include 6, 7 or 8 full pages as pages in a journal. Well, I just cut them down to size, but yeah. And then I intersperse them with other pages. And these journals are really cool because aside from the cover, which was bought, everything else was just stuff around the house. So we used books that were around the house, exercise books from their school, and envelopes, things like that. So a true junk journal here, using just what is around. This one I've pre-done a few things, getting ready for when I get the double-sided tape. So that will be a pocket there. And then yeah, I'll just do a flip through of this. So this is an envelope with a pocket on both sides. Again, getting ready for a pocket. It's kind of tricky with one hand, but anyway, we'll see how we go. This is colouring book paper, and I love this exercise book, the lined papers, really quite thick paper and quite wide lines. This is a large yellow envelope, so that half that I cut off is the half that you saw there. Half, not half. The strip. More colouring pages with a quote on the other side. This one is a pocket page. Well, it will be when I stick that side there. More colouring book page. This one is just normal copy paper with a flip out. Here is another thing I've gotten ready for a pocket up there. An envelope, just folded in half. And then this middle page, I went through the books, each book, and pulled out my favourite image from each book to be the middle page. And this one's just so cute. The fairy helping the little rabbit. It's so cute. So yeah, that is that one. All ready to go. Then there's this one. Sorry about the glare. Here is the cover for this one. And yeah, this is one of the ones that I've already made. And I was so excited when I got this message from one of the ladies who bought one of my fairy journals, and she just let me know she gave it to her niece, I think it was for her birthday, and the niece didn't leave the house without the journal, and she would flick through it and find new pockets each time, and she's already written a poem in it, and I just love that. Here is the back cover. I was staring at that front cover for a long time because that is just a gorgeous picture. And I've done this journal before and totally different cover, and really like how this cover looks. And so there's all my pieces of ephemera to be used. So this will be a pocket type thing. This can be a, I don't know, journal card maybe. We'll see what happens. Another little piece there. So flip through this. They're all pretty similar because just using the same range of papers, just maybe different order and different number of each type of page. There's the pocket one. But again, with kind of limited supplies, we use just pretty much those two kinds of envelopes, two different types of lined papers, and one set of copy paper type stuff. So just had to intersperse them and do things like put the lines one way and then put the lines the other way to create that interest, added interest. But yeah, this is what you can do with just things lying around the home, just general office supplies or school supplies. It's really good. I love it. And in fact, I kind of just like these journals as they are. There's the middle page there. Yeah, I'm not doing the full flip through because the other side is just the same. But yeah, it just says plain journals. That's what I love about junk journals, is as they are with the pages themselves make it interesting. So even without embellishments, they're just so fun. This one is the cover of this journal, and love it because there's the castle, and then flip it over and there's the castle again. I just really like the castle. And the little critter there, the little elf fairy, I don't know what it is exactly. There's the fairy there. And then flip through of this one. So yeah, it's just a matter of, I guess, going through each page, and then a matter of deciding, do I want this as a full page, or do I want to cut it up and use the elements as ephemera? And just, yeah, judging what I think each page will look best as, or what each image will look best as, either a page or as a journal card or a pocket. And I did try to get each quote to match up maybe a little bit with the journal theme, and the middle page I always tried as well to have it match what the story is about. Like, even though every page will, but just to kind of capture what the story is about in a picture. And they each had, as you can see, this cover, the inside cover, is this beautiful design with fairies, and each book had that in different colours, and the inside first and last page was this. So how great is that? You can write all over that blank side. Just makes a great extra page for interest. And here's the middle page for this one. I just love the rainbow and the blue and the stars, the fairy wand. And the beautiful dresses, always the dresses. The unicorn one. So yeah, I made a unicorn journal, and it went to the lovely Carol in Canada. So it was so exciting because it was one of my first, like, I was still just early in my journal making journey. So when I sold a journal to Canada, I was like, oh my gosh, this is exciting. So there's the front cover, and here is the back. Love it that I can really make the unicorn the star of the show in the front and back cover. And then pages, just do a quick flip through, pretty much the same type of concept. And it shows one with a donkey because it's kind of related to horse, unicorn, with that colouring page. So as you can see, this is what I mean about flipping the lines. This one goes vertical, this one's horizontal, just adds that interest. Same sheet of papers, but can be used in two ways. Although those two were different types of lined papers, but that's going this way, horizontal, whereas this one is going vertical. And again, same thing, like some pages are shorter, some are narrower, all to add that interest. And here's the middle page of this one with the unicorns. So pretty. Cool. And there's all the ephemera under here to add to this one. So this can be a tuck spot, and that one will go on a page somewhere. And yeah, all of these are ready to go. Just got to get the tools to bind them. Because yeah, I don't want to be using a hammer and a nail again. It just did not quite work. And we do need to get proper thread, because the thread was a bit of a drama too. And a proper needle. But you do what you do. And this one, just give you a quick flip through. I'll make 4 more with each of these stories, 4 more journals. Really pretty, really, really pretty. I've already started work on this one because this story is one that I've made a journal out of before. And so I want to see what I can do, you know, kind of different with this journal. So haven't really gotten far with this one. There's a few pages, a few bits of ephemera, but still got some of the story to go through and chop up. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. Who knows if I'll get them done before I'm back in Bowen. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, yeah, I will get those 4 at least bound and everything. Might not be able to embellish them. And I don't know, I was wondering maybe if anyone's interested, instead of me putting them up in my shop finished, embellished, if anyone would be interested if I just had it bound and then included all the ephemera separate, and that way you could include the ephemera yourself, whether it's because you haven't created a journal before or you've made one but have never embellished one yet. This could be a kind of easy lead in to get you there, because all the ephemera is already there, it matches the theme, and you can just have fun playing around with putting things wherever you want to put them. I don't know. Let me know if that would be something you're interested in. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just make them all up, embellished and all, and then when they're done, I'll put them up in my shop and let you know when that is happening, and we'll do the full flip through later on. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye!